Hello everyone and welcome back to the New York Empoleon's Week 5 Battle of the DDL. We are here this week taking on Roserade God, or Rose, coach of the Las Vegas Rotoms. Nailed it. And if you have not seen them before, go check them out. If they are uploading their battles, link is in the description below. But we are here coming off of a loss last week, our first loss in the league, and I would like to not have another one ever again. So with that, we're going to jump into the battle. It's Azu, Jolteon, Iron Jugulus, Spidops, Goldango, and Paldean Tauros. So no Baxcalibur, no Armarouge, no Chansey. So that's all good things. I like to see those not there. They're all annoying. That said, I do expect webs are probably something that's going to try to be put up early against my roster, because obviously speed matters to my mons. I wonder if I lead King Gambit into the Spidops. Spidops is hard to kill, but it can't really do anything to King Gambit. I could do that. I could lead with something like Gengar. Sludge Bomb does a lot of damage, and you don't... Oh, you do have a Steel type. Yeah, I think I'll just lead King Gambit. I'd love to get my rocks on their side of the battlefield. They don't have any removal. Obviously, they do have Goldango to stop me from removing hazards, but potentially that's exploitable, so... and King Gambit, it's not a sweeper this week, so if I can set up Stealth Rocks, First Impression's doing nothing. Yes, it has fighting coverage, but we do have a Choppleberry Scout for that fighting coverage, so I'm not too stressed about it. And we see Thriller the Jolteon as the lead here. I don't think Jolteon can OHKO me with anything, so it's a free chance for me to Kowtow Cleave or just set up rocks. I will be taking a pretty hefty hit here from this thing, regardless. So maybe I just want to Kowtow Cleave and do big damage to it. But no, they don't have any removal, so I do think rocks are going to be more beneficial to me long term here. And we're probably going to take like a Volt Switch, Scout out. Oh my gosh, first turn Terra. Let's go. What is it? Ice. Oh my gosh, really? On the first turn, huh? Alright. In front of a Steel type. And you Terra Blast. You just Terra Blast Ice in front of a King Gambit, huh? Did nothing. And it doesn't look like that's Specs or anything. Now, I don't know whether you're just trying to bait... Actually, wait, is that Specs? I'm at 161 out of 207. Math's hard. 46, that is Specs damage. That is... Oh my gosh, wait, this thing's gonna switch. So yeah, I just Kowtow Cleave now. I mean, I could go for Iron Head, but Kowtow Cleave seems better. I don't think you're going Azu, because you just Terra Ice. There's Tauros, which I guess resists both stabs. That's a little annoying. Okay, well, we're going to get a Defiant boost. Sure, and we're going to Kowtow Cleave into a Tauros. So this is probably going to attack me now. And I would expect it to do a million. I would expect it to do a million here, so I'm not gonna be the recipient of that. I could just go into Garchomp here. Garchomp also takes a million from close combat, but Gengar dies to coverage moves. I don't have anything off the ground, so I guess the best option here is actually Serena. Doubles out. Curious. In comes Spidops. Wow, I got baited. But it can't First Impression me. I don't know what other usual bug moves it gets. I guess I'll just throw on, like, I don't know, Bug Bite. I don't know what other bug move it gets. It's not killing, so I guess I can just U-turn here. I'll just U-turn. First impression, can't use that. Can't use that. Cannot do that to me. So now you're at 50%, and we have a good chance to just kill you since you're base 35 speed. So Gengar could come in. Don't really want to go Iron Valiant right now. I could go Electros, but that allows you to set up webs, which you otherwise won't be able to do. I guess I do go Gengar here. I worry that this is going to be setup fodder, though, because it doesn't kill with Shadow Ball. It only kills with Sludge Bomb from here. So I guess maybe just King Gambit, right? That also doesn't kill. Alright, we'll go Gengar. We'll go Gengar here. I worry that Goldango is going to come in and set up on me, but I just have to Sludge Bomb here. Try to take this out without letting it set anything up. They may switch it out. The only switch in here is Goldango, and that's super risky, so... There's Sludge Bomb. They don't know I'm Scarfed or anything, so... Spidops is gone, we don't have to worry about webs anymore, so Gengar kills Spidops with Sludge Bomb. Alright, so Spidops is gone. Jolteon could come in, but if Jolteon comes in, I think I just go for another one. Because I need damage on Jolteon, and Gengar is just setup fodder at this point for Goldango. If I outspeed, they'll just go into the Goldango, though. So yeah, that's a Jolteon. I think I just attack it. Even though Sludge Bomb doesn't kill and I just die, I have no switch in. Not knowing what it's going to lock itself into. So I'm just going to Sludge Bomb here. Probably die to like any hit. But crit it? Never mind, we're alive. Goldango comes in here for sure. Sometimes you get rewarded. Having no switch in gets rewarded. Easy mode. Goldango comes in though. It has a chance to set up a Nasty Plot or go for a Shadow Ball here. Thankfully, I still have a healthy King Gambit, which is absolutely coming in right here. Garchomp would also be an option since they... well, they do have Iron Jugulus off the ground, so I don't want to go into Garchomp and lock it into Earthquake too hastily either. But we do have King Gambit here. Doubles out. Really aggressive with the doubling to get into Tauros. Now I do want to keep King Gambit around. Last time I went Serena. Because my idea would be Ghost Serena. I don't need it for Spidops anymore. It's good for Azu, though. Or do I sack? Because then once I can get into my... at this... with what's left... Electros looks like it just wins if it gets a couple coils up. So I may just Sucker and get some damage on this thing. I could also go Gengar and sack that, but that seems more value. No... Yeah, I think I just Sucker here. Okay. Close combat. Which we're definitely going to kill. It's absolutely going to kill. Tauros kills King Gambit with close combat. It's a Life Orb. Okay. Yeah, that Life Orb definitely didn't... I mean, the Life Orb may have mattered. It was always going to kill, though. But now I know you're Life Orbed into that. I have access to Gengar, which can now lock into a Ghost move. I also have Iron Valiant, which can lock into or not lock into anything and just click a Fairy move. Moonblast here seems really good. So yeah, we're going to go into Iron Valiant here. I don't see them switching, so I'm not going to try to set up a Calm Mind right now. I'm just going to go for a Moonblast. Goldango could come in, but we outspeed it and we get Rock's Chip and we have Terra Ghost Shadow Ball for it, so I'm just going to attack it with a Moonblast. We still have the Serena to stop the Azu from doing anything too sketchy, and we are going to take this thing out with a Moonblast. So Iron Valiant kills Tauros with Moonblast. And Iron Jugulus definitely does not want to come in here. Having seen that, I feel like Goldango is the switch. Don't know anything about the set, but Scarf doesn't outspeed. And Terra Ghost Shadow Ball should Oko after 2 rounds of rocks. Azu could come in here. But I think I just fire off. So it is Goldango, so yeah, we're going to Terra Ghost here. Terra Ghost Shadow Ball. Since we do die to a hit. I mean, I could Calm Mind, but it seems risky. It lets me be at risk of various problems, and I don't want to be at risk of various problems, so we're just going to Terra Ghost. And hit this thing with Shadow Ball, which is now Stab. And we are... It should kill if you're not, like, super randomly bulky. Okay. So, Iron Valiant kills Goldango with Shadow Ball. Azu should be the switch here. Aqua Jet, like, never kills. It can maybe 2-hit KO if you're banded and adamant. But if you're banded, I see that, and then I can just go into Serena. You can't really touch it, and then I can just U-turn out from there. Back into, like, this thing. So, if it's Iron Jugulus, you don't outspeed. You got hit by the rocks. I have Moonblast. It's shiny. Okay, so Iron Valiant kills Iron Jugulus with Moonblast. Also, saying the word Jugulus really makes me think of jugular, and I don't like that, you know? Alright, so we just click Moonblast here, because one hit, it can, like, if it chooses to lock into not Aqua Jet, that's banded. But that didn't 2-hit KO. Do I just go Serena here? Nah, it's not worth it. I'll just Moonblast again. If this one kills, it can. Nah, we live that. We live that. Iron Valiant kills Azumarill with Moonblast. And great game to Rose. That was quite a game, honestly. I think that was a really interesting mid game where there was a lot of switching to get like initiative and positioning. And I think a couple of those extra predictions to switch. I mean, they went both ways, right? The Tauros switching into King Gambit and then switching out was a pretty cool early game, and then the mid game made the same play. Clearly read me well. But we got there. Iron Valiant did Iron Valiant things. Mon is not fair, and it just continues to prove that it's not fair in format. Pearly, welcome to the stream. You did miss it, but it did go in the way of the good guys for this particular week. We have improved to 4-1 on the season. Let me just look up really quick. I don't think the doc is even remotely updated at all, but let me see if it is. Okay, so there's actually Roserade God was also 3-1 at the time of this battle, so we managed to pick up a game on someone else who was tied for the lead with us. We had the highest plus minus, so we were the 1 seed, and then Hayes was the 2 seed. We have not yet played. Roserade God was 3. All 3 of us were 3-1. I just happen to have a higher differential. But we will improve to 4-1. Hayes, I don't know the result of their Week 5 battle at this time. But I think top 6 make playoffs. And it's a 9-week season. That was week 5. We're at the halfway point. So we're in a good position to make playoffs. The top 2, I think, get buys. I think it's top 6 make it. 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. Top 2 get buys. We love a buy. Always love a buy. Buys are great. Yeah, that'll do it for this week. We have picked up our 4th win on the season out of 5 opportunities, and we will be continuing on in the DDL. Additionally, for anyone who's watching this video and wants to know what's around the corner, the PBAL just did its draft stream and will be starting week 1 shortly. So I will be uploading PBAL battles similarly to how I'm doing DDL battles, where it's mostly just the Twitch content that gets ported over to YouTube with a little bit of extra editing. But PBAL will be starting up. I'm also participating in a Showdown League, which I will not be uploading. The MDDL, which will sometimes be, I will stream my battles on Twitch or recaps of the battles on Twitch, but I'm not intentionally uploading that separately as a separate video because that's too much work. I don't have anything set up right now for how I do Showdown battles, so I don't want to just create anything. It takes too much time, so I'm just going to be uploading the PBAL and DDL for as long as the DDL continues. If I can convince Sven to not start the PAC for a while, that'd be awesome. And the TBL and PAC I'm hoping will be in like April timeframe, so the DDL will be over and PBAL will be wrapping up. But obviously, if that happens, it happens. I did sign up for that league, so I will honor that. But yeah, other than that, that'll be kind of what's on the docket moving forward. Well, I voted differently, Sven. I voted for it to be delayed, so. But if that happens, expect my records to start going down if I'm doing 4 leagues simultaneously. That is usually a good way for me to stop winning battles. I try to avoid doing that, but they were spaced out at first, and then they all pushed back to now, which is really funny. Like, the PBAL was supposed to start like right when the generation started, and it would be over now. The DDL was supposed to be in December, but it got pushed back a little bit, and then the PAC was also supposed to be in like a December, but it got pushed back. So they all are playing now instead of, like, they all got pushed back to right now. Anyway, hopefully it all works out. I usually stick to 2, and then I used to be able to, when I was in the rhythm of doing it, do 2 upload leagues and 1 like Showdown league that I wasn't uploading. That would be pretty much my limit, and I think it's been okay so far. But a third one will be, third upload required league will be, oh, the PBAL is not upload required, neither is the DDL, but I'm uploading them anyway. For me, they're upload required because I like uploading my videos. Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all back here next week as we continue on in the DDL. Not yet clinched a playoff spot, but hopefully soon. And other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.